Hi, I'm Karen Stewart. I'm coming to you from Southern California, the West Coast of the United States. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and a mental health specialist. Today I want to talk briefly about mindfulness and introduce a breathing technique. So mindfulness is that basic human ability to be present, to know where we are and what we're doing, but not to be overreactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. When we're in the throes of overwhelming emotion, it can really get a hook in us. And mindfulness can help us notice when that happens and bring us back to the present moment, creating some space from the distressing feelings. So when you do notice you're feeling overwhelmed, you can use a breathing exercise to bring you kind of back to the here and now. It takes just a few minutes, and it brings that invitation to come back to the present. So when we're in fear, we're activated into our fight or flight or freeze, right? The amygdala is responding, is activated in the sympathetic nervous system. So when we're living with that much stress around, we tend to breathe very shallow, right? And it kind of keeps us there. So when we breathe with a longer exhale than an inhale, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which brings us back calm, reducing our heart rate, right? That deep breath, relaxing our amygdala. So our breathing patterns can affect our nervous system balance. So I'm going to explain and then demonstrate a breathing technique called 4-7-8. It begins with an exhale through the closed mouth, and then you inhale for a count of 4, holding for a count of 7, and exhale again with the whoosh through the mouth for a count of 8. Right, so I'll demonstrate one. So this exercise that I'll show you more in a moment truly is a natural tranquilizer for the nervous system. Unlike tranquilizing drugs, which you develop a tolerance, right, and are less effective, this becomes more effective the more you practice. It gains power with repetition, if you will. You can do it twice a day. You can do it as frequently as you'd like. The key is that the exhalation must be twice as long as the inhalation. So if you're having difficulty with the count, you can quicken your count, but keep that ratio of 4-7-8. So maybe holding your breath for that slower count of 7 is not possible. That's fine. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4 breathing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then exhaling 8. So again, the key is the ratio of that. Now, once you develop this technique by practicing every day, it's a very useful tool, and you always have it with you, right? Your breath. You can use it whenever anything upsetting happens. No one needs to know you're doing it. I really cannot recommend it highly enough. It's very beneficial. It helps for sleep. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is what's called one cycle, which is a total of 4 breaths. Okay, so join me if you'd like, but we'll be doing 4 breaths. One more. Thank you. I hope that's helpful and that you have a wonderful day.